Good afternoon, YouTube. This is Bob Plackno reporting to you from my comfy abode right here in good old Chi-Town, Illinois. This afternoon, I would love to talk to you guys and gals about a particular show. I don't know the name of the show, but I know the topic. The topics are tiny homes. Tiny. Yeah. Nobody I know is tiny, all right? Nothing tiny is comfortable, all right? Everybody knows what a tiny home is. It's a new trendy fashion. You know, people are tired of their bills. They're tired of all this room, all this space they got to clean. I would like to call it people just becoming more and more lazy, right? Not only do they want their cell phone to think for them, or they even got these cars that park for them. Now they want these tiny homes. How much more convenient can shit get in today's society? People are just fucking lazy. They're superficial. And they're just plain fucking stupid. Tiny homes, okay. So you got this couple, a young couple, okay? Just two people, okay? I'll get into other scenarios very shortly. So they walk into a tiny home, right? Then they start bitching about how small everything is. I felt like, whoosh, whoosh, just, it's a tiny home. Of course, fucking things are going to be tiny. You're not going to have a fucking Rubbermaid garbage can in a tiny home, okay? You're not going to have a 60-inch fucking TV in a tiny home. Yeah, you're not going to have a fucking regulation size fucking refrigerator in a tiny home. You'll be lucky to get a fucking hot plate in an ice box about this big. You're fucked. Yeah. So, and also get used to drinking out of tiny coffee cups, because even the traditional coffee cups, you know, this size coffee cup, you know, regulation size, they're gonna be too big for a tiny home. And then I hate it when they're looking around, you know, the grand tour of the tiny abode. Then they go, what's that? It's a compost toilet, bitch. Yeah, it don't flush. It don't have plumbing like a traditional toilet. You shit into a compartment that has wood chips. And not only does your shit stink, everybody's shit stinks. But then it starts stinking even more because it's rotting 6 feet from your fucking kitchen. 8 feet from where you fucking dine. Yeah. And God forbid if you're tall. Yeah. You're going to have to duck through all the doorways. You'll become hunchback. Anyways, forget about that. Size does matter. Let me tell you. It just does. Here's more. I mean, I could go on for hours, but I only have minutes. See, I'm trying to get to points, you know, important points within a time frame, right? A tiny time frame. There's not enough cabinet space. There's not enough counter space for cutting. I love to cook. Yeah. What? That's a closet? Yeah, it's a tiny closet for a tiny home. Oh my God, my neighbors are like 12 feet away. We'll buy some curtains, bitch. Yeah, you gotta think tiny if you want to live tiny. But then here it is again. Okay, remember what I said? I was going to get into other scenarios. Two people, maybe, all right? It could be exciting. I mean, all it is a camper. Yeah. It's a camper disguised as a house, a tiny house, on wheels. You can move it. So not only do you need you need a fucking truck to pull the motherfucker. A big truck. So now you're in the hole with that. Let me back up. So now I've seen some programs, people got, you know, kids too. Yeah. They got a dog, they got baggage, all right? Kids, a dog, maybe a cat, maybe a bird, some fish. I'm not talking about me. I'm happy just where I'm at. Bob loves his comfy abode. I ain't going anywhere. I'll be here until I drop dead of a motherfucking heart attack. All right? Tiny homes, that's for the birds. Yeah, tiny homes. Leave them for the birds. It's like, that would be like a fucking birdhouse mansion for a bird. But for people, come on, man, you're scrupulous. Tiny living, not for me. And I guess what really burns my ass the most is when they walk into these tiny homes, they start bitching about how small everything is. Think about it for a second. What I said about things, yeah, tiny shoes, tiny garbage cans, tiny underpants. Nothing tiny is comfortable. Unless you're dead. Yeah, your dead ass ain't gonna complain if they put you in a tiny coffin. Ooh! All right, boys and girls, that's all I got to say about that. This is Bob Plackno signing off, and as always, have a wonderful day.